Good evening, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Idaho News 6 over the air and streaming on Roku. I'm Roland Barris, and tonight we're bringing you an entire show devoted to the war in Ukraine. I'll be bringing you the story of how this fundraiser at a local church is bringing together and galvanizing our community to help those on the ground in Ukraine.
Water is the lifeline of the West. That's why everything from farming to restaurants to your front lawn depends on our snowpack. Up next, Idaho News 6 takes an in-depth look at how the next couple of months will determine how we live our lives in Idaho.
I'm outdoor reporter Steve Denton. Idaho ski resorts have not got any meaningful snow in more than a month. I'm going to see what that means for Bogus Basin.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Scott Roval. Coming up next, I'll have an in-depth look at where we stand right now as far as precipitation and moisture, plus the forecast into the future. Is it enough to hold off a multi-year drought for the state?
Tonight on Idaho News 6, it is all about gardening. Our anchors out in the field to explore the many ways gardening connects and enriches our Treasure Valley community. I'll be introducing you to some of the people sharing their knowledge with people of every age and skill level.
I'll take you inside a local nursery to explore options for a thriving garden that supports our natural ecosystem, from local seeds to waste-diverting compost and even supporting pollinators. Don?
Bees are so important to the environment. Coming up, we're going to introduce you to a beekeeper who's going to stand in the middle of how many bees?
35,000.
35,000.
And it seems to be the topic on everybody's mind, drought. I talk with local water experts about how to water effectively so that your garden can thrive while reducing costs and waste.
This is Idaho News 6 with Karen Lair, Don Nelson, and Roland Barris.
No human remains found in the ongoing search for missing Fruitland boy Michael Vaughn. That's the latest update from the Fruitland Police Department after an extensive search of a home and backyard just a half a mile from the family's home, where Michael was last seen July 27th of last year. Anchor Karen Lair has been in Fruitland all day, where police briefed the media. And Karen, they introduced some new names of individuals they're trying to track down.
Yeah, and Don, we already knew the names and faces of Sarah and Stacy Wandra. They live at the house that police have been searching over the last couple of weeks. But now they tell us they believe there are 4 people with details and knowledge about the death and disappearance of Michael Vaughn.
We did not find Michael's remains.
After days of digging, no human remains found at a Fruitland home that's become the center of the search for missing Michael Vaughn. Police adamant the investigation is still their top priority.
We're just not going to stop. Everybody should know that. We are not going to stop until we uncover the truth in its entirety.
Investigators say all dogs involved in search efforts earlier this month alerted to human remains on the property, but no bones or body parts were discovered. Authorities now believe Vaughn was abducted, killed, buried on the property, then moved.
All of those who have knowledge of Michael's disappearance and have failed to report or hindered our investigation will be pursued.
At a Thursday press conference, authorities releasing the names and faces of 4 individuals they say were staying in the home at the time of Vaughn's disappearance last July. Sarah Wandra was arrested immediately before search efforts began, charged with failing to report Vaughn's death. She will remain in custody as the investigation continues. Stacy Wandra, Sarah's husband, has been behind bars in Washington County since May on an unrelated charge.
We believe that Stacy has firsthand knowledge and is involved in the abduction of Michael Vaughn.
Chief Huff tells me they have enough evidence to file formal charges against Stacy in relation to Michael's case, and those charges are likely forthcoming. Now police say 2 others were staying with the Wandras, Brandon Shurtleff and Adrian Lucien, both currently out of state and not in touch with police.
I strongly encourage Shurtleff and Lucien to contact the Fruitland Police Department detectives as the window of time for talking and cooperation is coming to a close.
As for the next steps of the search, investigators will use ground-penetrating radars to scan a neighbor's yard in a voluntary search on Friday, although search dogs did not alert authorities to any remains there. Fruitland Police Chief Huff is asking anyone who may have information on this investigation to come forward and talk to authorities. They are also asking the community to continue giving Michael Vaughn's family privacy during this difficult time. You can watch that entire press conference in this story on our website, idahonews6.com.
Thanks for joining Idaho News 6. I'm Don Nelson. Our top story at 10. Our 16th annual community baby shower is going on right now with donations pouring in all day at Albertson stores all across the Treasure Valley. Our Karen Lair caught up with the local nonprofits benefiting from your generous donations.
Well, it has been an incredibly busy day at Albertson stores all across the Treasure Valley. Our 5 local nonprofits out and about today collecting donations for our 16th annual community baby shower. Not just coming in from the community, but our friends at Albertson's making a massive donation today as well, making a huge difference for all of these organizations.
We are so excited about the community baby shower today. This means so much to our student population who are working really hard towards earning their high school diplomas.
I can't begin to tell you, from all of us, we so appreciate everything that the community does for us. We can't do it without you. So thank you for the time and the treasure that you put into us.
It always is amazing if you can give to others, and that in itself is just a gift. And you know, without the support of this, we would not be able to do that.
Joe Albertson's opened up his first store here in Boise, Idaho, and Joe is committed to giving back to the community. And I'm so excited that 82 years later, today, we still live up to Joe's great philosophies of giving back to the community, and we always will.
Larry H. Miller Subaru, we like to contribute to our community as much as we can and as big as possible. So today we're dropping off $500 worth of baby goods just to contribute to our community and show how much we love Boise.
It's just so great to be part of a generous community and to buy stuff for babies when you don't have them at home anymore. It makes it so much more fun, and to just bless others. It feels really great to give back.
Formula, Pedialyte, baby food, wipes, and all of the above stuff. So yes, our parents are going to be super excited to come in and see that store fully stocked again.
Well, you can learn more about each of these organizations right now on our website, idahonews6.com. Just click on that community baby shower tab at the top of the page, and it's not too late to make a donation online right now. Just text the word baby to 345-345. And thank you for everyone who came out to support our 16th annual community baby shower. Reporting in Boise, I'm Karen Lair, Idaho News 6.
Jobs, jobs, and more jobs.
Coming up, a major groundbreaking here at Micron with a $15 billion investment into the future of semiconductors.
Plus, what Micron's expansion could mean for everything from education to housing, and also tonight.
I'm Joe St. George in Washington. Why do some lawmakers want to pass a nationwide gay marriage bill this month? We explain the debate and the urgency by some next.
This is Idaho News 6 with Karen Lair, Don Nelson, and Roland Barris.
It is the largest private investment in the state of Idaho. Micron moving full speed ahead to develop a new multi-billion-dollar chip manufacturing facility in Boise. Our Don Nelson joining White House officials and local and state leaders at the groundbreaking this morning to learn more about what it could all mean for our valley.
Thanks, Karen. A major groundbreaking here at Micron with major dignitaries to announce the $15 billion investment by Micron into the future of semiconductors.
This is going to be great for Micron, it's going to be great for Boise, it's going to be great for Idaho, and most importantly, it's going to be great for America.
Governor Brad Little was one of many to speak at this morning's ceremony held in a dirt field that will soon become a new and massive production plant.
And to say that it is going to be big is actually a bit of an understatement. By the end of this decade, this clean room will be 600,000 square feet. And I'll give you a comparison. If you're a football fan like me, you will really appreciate that that means it will be the size of 10 football fields.
Micron CEO Sanjay Mehrotra couldn't be happier to talk about the expansion, but I had to ask him about Micron's rich history here in the Treasure Valley, considering co-founders Joe and Ward Parkinson were sitting front and center.
So yes, we have a very rich history. Thousands of engineers have really worked hard over 4 decades plus, bringing innovative technologies to the forefront of the semiconductor industry from Micron. And I think this is what we are building now, the future on.
This announcement so big, the White House made sure Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm was here to share how the Biden administration has had long, hard discussions about America taking back what they started, chip manufacturing.
We could continue buying these things from overseas, or we can make them in America. We can support jobs beyond our borders, or we can invest in businesses and workers here in America.
This conversation has actually been going on for quite some time locally between Micron and the city of Boise. As a matter of fact, Mayor Lauren McLean said there was always two things that came up.
The people of Micron today, the impact each of you have had on our community and continue to have in our community, and the potential for what it meant, I've got teary eyes, the potential for what it meant for our kids, their kids, and theirs.
So when you crunch the numbers, it breaks down like this: 17,000 total Idaho jobs, 2,000 direct Micron jobs, an additional 15,000 jobs in the community. It's those kind of numbers that put a lot of smiles on a lot of faces in southeast Boise Monday morning. Don Nelson, Idaho News 6. Thanks for joining Idaho News 6. I'm Don Nelson. Our top story at 10, the latest on the Supreme Court's historic decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Americans on both sides of the issue reacting and taking to the streets over the weekend, including marches through downtown Boise. Today, Planned Parenthood is challenging Idaho's trigger law, which would criminalize most abortions in the state Supreme Court. The law is expected to take effect this summer. The suit claims the abortion ban would violate Idahoans' right to privacy and equal protection under the state constitution. It also claims the law is too vague, leaving medical providers unsure of whether they're able to provide care to patients experiencing a miscarriage or when the health of the pregnant mother is at risk. Planned Parenthood also says the law will disproportionately impact Idaho's minority communities, people of low incomes, and those living in rural areas.
As the community mourns a series of candlelight vigils, this last night in Coeur d'Alene, among the crowd, one of the victim's best friends, a University of Idaho graduate who lived in the home where the 4 students were killed. And tonight, a vigil in Boise hosted by the Associated Students of Boise State University. Our Brennan Jones joins us live for more on that.
Behind me is the remains of the candlelight vigil. It ended just a moment ago. People are departing slowly, but still staying back to pay their respects and to offer mourning and remembrance for the 4 victims lost in Moscow over the weekend. During the ceremony, people were coming with flowers and candles. If you can see the big B behind me that kind of symbolizes the circle in the middle of the plaza was illuminated by candlelight. Over 100 people, probably hundreds of people, were here to offer their condolences. People brought emotional support dogs for those people who were in mourning, and we talked to student body president Adam Jones just about what this means to the Boise State students this week.
It says that we're all one community, we're all one Idaho. You know, we're 300 miles away from Moscow, but clearly their presence is still felt here tonight. We all come together when we need each other, and tonight we all need each other.
From Boise, Brennan Jones, Idaho News 6.
An Idaho woman who participated in last year's January 6th Capitol siege learned her fate.
Pam Hemphill received a sentence of 2 months in jail and 3 years probation in a plea agreement with federal prosecutors. Hemphill was one of hundreds of President Trump's supporters who went to Washington in an effort to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. She was seen on camera encouraging rioters to push their way inside the building and was later recorded walking around the Capitol Rotunda. Hemphill pleaded guilty to 1 misdemeanor count. 3 other charges were dropped. We spoke with her today. She said she was embarrassed and apologized for her role in the chaos.
That's not what we do in America. We dishonored our military men and women by being there. Now, okay, it's all right to protest in the First Amendment, but you don't push cops, you don't push barriers. That's not how we do it. We vote you in and we vote you out. Our system's slow, but it works.
The January 6th riot was not Hemphill's first of time forcing entry into the Capitol building. Prosecutors made note that she was also part of a group of protesters that forced their way into an Idaho State House gallery in August of 2020.